Alright, I'm going to go ahead and, this is my response to Tyler. And Tyler, I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. There is a big contradiction to what you're pointing out. The fact is, Tyler, you forgot to point out that the trolls are turning this into also a big circle jerk as well. You know, this is nothing new, but, you know, as much as I hate to say it, the trolls, you forget that the trolls are doing this as well. The trolls are also responsible for this. Heck, one troll got arrested for trying to troll, trying to threaten to blow up something. And he even got arrested for admitting that he basically tried to troll both the SJWs and Gamergate to go at each other. Just for his own amusement, Tyler. And you forgot to bring that up. You probably didn't know about it, but you do. Because you've been talking to us for a long while. Even though you avoid talking to us about those issues, you do, Tyler. And I'm just going to go ahead and say this, Tyler. One, the movie, I don't really care. Because I don't care if Scarlett Johansson is going to play Makoto Kusanagi. Why? Because, oh well, Hollywood's gonna do it anyways. And it's like, they always have done this, you know, having a white character play the role. This is nothing new. They always have done this since I can remember. Like, for example, Temujin, John Wayne playing Temujin, aka Genghis Khan, in The Conqueror, which is a $4 million flop. Starship Troopers, which I'm going to go ahead and bring up something else. Rico, the main character, originally, according to the books, he was Filipino. Funny fact, the Japanese actually did their own adaptation of Starship Troopers in 1998, which was kind of interesting enough. I actually watched it myself. I was surprised finding out from a friend of mine pointing this out to me about the character that he was white. They removed the Filipino features of the character, which was shocking enough as it is, Tyler. And the funny thing is, why would they remove it? Why did the Japanese do it? Maybe, I don't know, they didn't really care, but I don't know. Tyler, if you're watching this, I just want to point out this issue. Because think about it for a moment. They are just as, Japanese are just as guilty of the same as Americans have done it. But I'm going to point out something else right now. For example, Kite, which a lot of anime fans are probably going to be upset hearing about the live action adaptation of Kite. Personally, you know, I know fans that love Kite, and it does have a cult following. But, you know, a lot of people didn't even know that the live action adaptation of Kite didn't exist until now, when I just showed. Because a lot of people don't realize it's at Walmart being sold right now. It's because they didn't put it in theaters, they put it direct to DVD release. That was it. And the funny thing about this movie, it starred Samuel L. Jackson playing Aki. And of course, no one knows who that Aki is, but you can find out on the internet. The funny thing is, this anime is very popular among fans, but does anyone give a shit about the live action adaptation? No. Because no one cared. And no one really gave a shit about it. And it's funny how this anime is gonna, this live action adaptation, you know, was being sold and no one bothered to bitch or complain about it. Maybe a few people did, but everyone in the community on YouTube never bothered to talk about it. I haven't seen that many videos of it on YouTube talking about the live action adaptation of Kite. Maybe a few reviewers talked about it. I don't know, but they do talk about it. And of course, this is nothing new, Tyler. They've done this for years. This is nothing new. Because this Kite was just released back in 2014. And the funny thing is, no one cared. No one bothered to watch it. No one even really cared about it. So, sure, I do agree that they should put an Asian, actress to play the role of Makoto Kusanagi. But the problem is, Hollywood did it anyways. They didn't give a shit. They do it just for the money. This is nothing new, and you have to understand this is something that Hollywood wants to do, and oh well, it's just gonna happen anyways. And I'm sorry that you guys are, and I'm sorry, Tyler, I want to point it out. This is a huge contradiction. And I understand that you guys are upset about this. But the trolls have been trying to, do this a lot. Go after, social justice warriors and gamer gators playing both sides of it. And I've seen it happen. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and change the subject here and tell you guys what I think about the whole social autopsy thing. Personally, I think it's a stupid idea, because chances are it may get into lawsuits, because chances are if families find out that this is like a doxing of children's site, it would be a big problem. And that's the biggest problem that most people don't realize. A lady that wants to start her own business on this whole thing, and people getting upset over Ralph giving the lady a platform. At least he actually was fair with the lady about it. He wasn't, trying to be ignorant. He'd rather let the lady say what she had to say. But the surprising part is that people need to understand is that, oh well, Ralph is Ralph. He's gonna be an asshole anyways, and I just don't fucking care. It's like everyone gets upset with him for doing something wrong, like interviewing that lady. Yeah, I personally don't support it, but a lot of people do. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave it like that. You can leave your comments down below and tell me what you guys think. I'm out. Peace. Bye.